G'day guys, it's Adam from Caravan Mods. I'm going to talk you through the options for the bed fly conversion kit. When you're online, you'll see there are two decisions you need to make to ensure you get the kit that's going to suit your preferences and your setup. The first decision relates to how much DIY work you want to do at your end, and we call that option A, option B, and option C. And the second decision relates to how we actually mount the diagonal uprights back to the van. We call that mounting kit 1, mounting kit 2, and mounting kit 3. Regardless of which option, A, B or C you choose, you'll have available exactly the same mounting kit 1, mounting kit 2, mounting kit 3 preferences. A final selection might look something like option C kit 1 or option A kit 1. If we discuss how to choose between option A, B and C first, option A is going to be the most affordable but with the most DIY work at your end. We simply supply to you a bag of plastic inserts and you go about chopping up your original poles, fitting into place our inserts and crimping them securely with a nail punch and hammer. When you fit them into your existing tubes, they will be a sloppy fit by design and you'll crimp them using a nail punch and a hammer. In option B, we supply to you half poles. A traditional telescopic pole will be made up of an inner and an outer pole. So your existing poles telescope apart the outer from the inner and assemble our supplied outer pole with your inner pole, essentially changing the fitting on the end of the pole, much like you did in option A, but with no cutting. In option B, you'll also receive one straight spigot to C-clip 150mm pole per end, so you get two in your kit, and you'll also get the horizontal spreader bar across the top of the bed fly. So there's no cutting, and you get everything you need to telescope apart your existing poles. As you've seen with option A and option B, we have a reliance on what poles you have on hand. So if you're going to choose option A or option B, you need to check what poles you currently have to make sure they're going to work. Super simple to check. Make sure at each end you've got 3 upright poles and 1 roof rafter pole. All of those poles need to be aluminium and they need to measure about 25.4mm at the thicker end and 22.2mm at the thinner end. That's going to make sure that either our inserts work in option A or our telescopic poles supplied will work with yours. If you don't have the standard poles or you don't want to use your existing poles, we sell a lot of option C, which is a full pole kit, comes with everything you need. There's no reliance on your existing poles, there's no cutting up your existing poles or modifying them. It's everything you need to get the bed fly conversion kit set up and running. Some owners really like option B or option C because it means come time for reselling the van, you have intact the original factory setup and you can say to the potential buyer, hey, here's as it was from factory and here's this great modification I've done. So you've now decided if you're doing option A, option B or option C. If we talk about the second decision you need to make, it relates to how we actually mount the diagonal uprights back to the van. As I said earlier, there are 3 mounting kits available: mounting kit 1, mounting kit 2 and mounting kit 3. Mounting kit 1 would be by far the most popular and most universal. It uses bolts mounting on all 4 corners of the trailer. It's a great solution because it means the poles sit out as far as they can. They don't rub on the canvas bed ends, and they also allow you to slide the beds out and push them back in without interference. Mounting kit 2 is where we would use bird beak plates on all 4 corners of the trailer. It's a very unique solution. It's really only targeted for one specific year model, which is the 2019 camper trailer range. Mounting kit 3, we do a bit of a hybrid. We do bolts mounting on the front, do this style of mounting on the front, and we use bird beaks on the back. Historically, we used to recommend that for the Outback model vans, and we've now moved to recommending kit 1 on all 4 corners, purely for the reason I said earlier, it sits your poles slightly further out. So you may see some older Outback models out there still using kit 3. We still have it available if it's what you really want, but I'd always recommend kit 1. It keeps it simple, all of your poles are the same on all 4 corners of the van. There's no sorting front poles from back poles. If you're running 2 different mounting methods, you'll then have to sort those poles. But if you're running only one mounting method, all 4 poles are the same.